today is what I learned from communicating in English. But I'm not an expert to communicate, but I have some experience want to share with you. Maybe it will resonate with you. If you learn English like me in traditional way, you probably learn by textbook and MP3 and have very few chances to talk to foreigners. In my early time of English studies, I'm very scared to talk to the foreigner or anyone who like a native speaker. Because it seems like a situation I'm showing a skill I can't doing very well to a master. I feel judged. From my point of view now, it's a toxic attitude which stopped me from speaking English. After all, English is just a tool to help you to communicate to get the result you want to get. A report from BBC website. The title is the English native speaker is the world's worst communicators. Why? Because some of the native speakers speak too fast for others to follow and use slang, jokes, and reference for specific for their own cultures. On the other hand, it points out that non-native speakers usually use limited vocabulary and more simpler expressions without any flowery language and slang. So because of that, they can know each other's meaning at a face value. It delivers a very clear concept that English today is not the art for to masters, but it's a tool to get the result you want to get. My story starts in England, like Tina. So, as an international student, there are lots of chances to talk to the foreigners. The students who take English as second or third language. It is very fun to see everyone speaking the same language, but with the different style. Before I went, so if you have a chance to stay abroad for a while, I advise you can speak like the locals, use the words they use, the phrase they use, and the expression they use, and it can help you communication smoothly. Take myself as an example. Before I go to the England, I have searched online for the online tutors who can speak British English, and I think so. I learned from them and to learn the British accent and pass IELTS exam. So when I preparing to go abroad, I think I understand British accents and can know the daily conversations. But when I arrived Newcastle Airport, I hardly to talk to the taxi driver. In that time, I booked the taxi in a band in Taiwan, and I arrived at Newcastle Airport. I called the taxi driver. The whole sentence I can understand is white car and parking. So where do you parking? So it really scared me when I was alone in an English-speaking country. So this experience affects me on two ways. One is that don't be afraid to talk to the foreigners. Just focus on the person you are talking to, and the subject the result you want to get. The second one is that it tells me that communication skill is not totally depend on language skill. It's depend on how you use language. So if you face others can't understand what you talk, you can just change the other approach and don't stick to the specific way. And however, I have to say that the better language you can manage, the more subject you can talk. Thank you.